Some of the most influential TV shows and pieces of comedy we see right now are extremely hard to make sense of, while others provide a new perspective on the world. Right now we see drastically different pieces of entertainment gain similar levels of success and critical acclaim. We also now have access to the entirety of the world's collective knowledge and news, meaning we understand more of the world than any generation before us. However, with social media, we see a more divided world than ever. This means we see the absurdity of political developments, opinions we find on the internet, and weird things happening all over the world. Clearly, the way we see the world reflects in our humor. The lack of understanding of what's going on around us makes us relate with nonsensical comedy.
Go! That's the sound I make when I'm trying to run fast. Huh?
Looking at some of the massively popular entertainment we see today, like the Eric Andre show, Rick and Morty, and some SNL skits, there's this trend of seeing humor that really doesn't make any logical sense. At the same time, we have comedy that opens eyes and helps us unravel the madness of what's around us. Comedians like Sacha Baron Cohen, Hassan Minhaj, and John Oliver all use the medium to relay information to the public in an entertaining manner and make powerful points.
We'll probably have it again.
Why?
That's the way America is.
Okay, I like you. High five.
I don't high five nobody.
Okay.
The reason these comedians are so popular is because of the attention they get from the media for saying what must not be said. With Borat, it's seeing the dark underside of racism in America, which is growing more overt.
Journalists, what we're gonna do? WHO, what we gonna do?
With Hassan Minhaj and John Oliver, it's talking about entire exploitative industries and governments.
Third country agreements. Basically, the US managed to force Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador to sign up to this, and it meant that we could bar migrants from seeking asylum here.
Just like Louis C.K. in the last video, challenging our perception of the world around us is at the heart of comedy. Sometimes that means microwaving bread, the joke being the humor exists in its unadulterated absurdity. Other times, it means creating a character and exposing governmental officials. In the more random and seemingly nonsensical type of humor, its appeal is that it represents the ideologicality of the world.
Because it is what you say, that is what we need.
As Rachel Arasti puts it, philosophical absurdism argues that the universe is inherently irrational, a perspective rendered particularly apt by the unpredictable political developments of the past few years. Still, surrealism isn't anything new. As Elizabeth Brunig says for the Washington Post, surrealism and its anarchy cousin Dadaism are nothing new. Neither is absurdism or weirdness in art. The absurd, Albert Camus wrote in 1942, is born of this confrontation between the human need for happiness and reason, and the unreasonable silence of the world. Absurdity is the compulsion to go looking for meaning that simply isn't there. We've seen this from the dawn of social media, with people wanting to recreate iconic SNL skits or Vine videos, especially the lo-fi ones like Dear Sister. The reason people love these skits and TV shows, the reason they laugh at the weird parts of shows like Rick and Morty and Eric Andre, is because they think the universe is inherently irrational and because this type of humor is surprising. I encourage you to watch my first video for more. Users can also actively participate in comedy now instead of just watching. According to YouTube, 500 hours of videos uploaded every minute. The people uploading these videos often have extremely important things to say about the world. Social media has empowered people to see change, where anyone can spread a viral hashtag or talk about injustice. That's where the second type of humor comes in. With comedy being more accessible than ever, we see the medium being used to talk about what the mainstream news often misses. The experience of being foreign in America, the malpractice of one of the biggest corporate conglomerates, or simply explaining seemingly complex topics with simplicity through humor. Social media has given us free access to practically all entertainment. There's a reason these types of humor are so popular.